to let those melee heroes. They're going to be able to catch up still, and they might be able to kill him. As they slow him down, they're going to go for the raise. 1, 2, and a third. As Arteezy picks up the first blood. A great catch-up for Evil SF, who has the level advantage over them.
They don't really have that many stacks to work with. We see the one large camp on the left side.
Oh, Arteezy got greedy. He stuck around and he was low. And you can understand why the 3 heroes showed themselves in the middle lane. But Smail comes in, actually wipes out the Rubik, almost finishes off Garter as well, has another blink in 10 seconds. And it looks like he's going to commit to this one. He's already popped the Mango preemptively. 5 more seconds for the TP in of Sheik. He's going to stop. And in fact, the chains might be enough with the tower, but he's have a blink up now as well as the healing salve. He can actually heal himself up and go back in if they're not careful. But a rocket barrage, or sorry, just a regular old rocket from the Clockwork.
Queen of Pain. Universe is scouting out behind the tower. Shiki's in a lot of trouble. He's only level 5. He has no way to escape this. Doesn't have flame guard.
Yeah, he really doesn't. Slowed down. Oh, no, he doesn't actually manage to get the void. Now they get the vision, and they will get the kill. The TP's in from Garter. Ooh, he's going to be blown up, it looks like. Universe is going to go back in. Another point. Well, he's got the Mango, but the right clicks are still powerful enough to get that kill. And CDEC are just being run over. Universe consumes the Mango, hoping to be able to find more. Yep. But unfortunately, that SF is pushing down the top tower.
He has a wave. He's going to wave up.
Find themselves, yeah. Going to say maybe they would go on those supports, but they actually choose to back down, and that's going to be the opportunity for Universe to press forward now. Pop of the Darkness, and running himself in with the phase boots, going to try and force this reaction from CDEC. They're going to turn and go onto him, but Arteezy is here to provide the extra damage. Arteezy now trying to run himself out, and one at Sonic Wave! Oh, Samael just comes in and cleans up CDEC nice and neat. And it's only going to be Shiki who may survive, but they're even covering his retreat. If he jumps back to his remnant, he's going to be immediately stunned up by Universe, stopping the TP, and he goes down as well. CDEC get wiped by Evil Geniuses. This could be TI5 finals all over again.
Yeah, what a sick read by E.
Spear and Gyrocopter, much more magic damage focused this early.
He might be using the HOD creep to scout out a lot, though.
Yeah. Oh, Fear is actually going to be jumped in on. They're going to be able to combine this one. CDEC get a really great ultimate off for the Gyrocopter, slowing down everyone, but Arteezy lets loose his ultimate, almost getting ripped apart by the Rocket Barrage, but managed to get saved there as they finish off the Gyro, and he gets swapped away at the same time. Now jump in Samael, gets Garter as well as the Rubik in the background. Samael finally finished things off by getting the Clockwork with a click, scream, and triple kill Godlike 3 by 11.5 minutes. Evil Geniuses.
The HOD creep as well as Observer Wards, there's almost no way for CDC to catch them by surprise unless they smoke. So they are smoking down. 1 of 2 left for them.
Jump on a Universe. He's still rather tanky though. In fact, he's got that Health of Iron Will. He gets past XD until the telekinesis holds back up. Rocket Barrage is doing enough damage. Managed to get the heal out from the Undying, and he will eventually go down here. But around the Tombstone, he is surviving for a while. Looks like the rest of the Evil Genius is now going to come forward. The Tombstone is down, but the rest of CDC are quite low. They've already cleaned up one of the supports. And XD will be able to get out on the side with a TP away. Even the Gyrocopter, because he's not even close to a BKB. His,
I mean, you can even like forget
stun swap back in to get the silence, and what a neat combination to take out the Gyrocopter with no damage being dealt to EG.
You can even orchid like
flip side to work with the aggressive movement. When you're ahead like this, you can just play very forward as Eventual Spirits, and CDC are going to be hard pressed to stay away from that kind of swap initiation. Hook shot in, Arteezy's going to be the target here. Q ready to go, but immediately gets orchided up. Not going to be able to get off any spells here. Gretzky right in the middle of all the line of fire here. Smail managed to throw out the ultimate to finish off the Wiz, but it's still going to be Shiki and Gretzky fighting up against the Tombstone, backed up against the trees. Looks like Arteezy is going to be able to survive through all this. He turns on a Q now, who brought the telekinesis back in closer to him, which means Arteezy will end things off with a killing spree. EG wipes CDEC for like the 3rd time in 15 minutes. Gonna make their way through the jungle, see if they can catch something out. Doesn't look like they'll get Shiki, so free pick off on Q. What they'll have to be happy with. So decides to take it just to
be at least a little bit sneaky about it. Shiki and Shiki's sitting out in mid, but the Wisp is still like, okay, if
so awkward. Smoke pops. They managed to get him with the telekinesis, and yeah, the combination is there. They push him back with the cogs, but they don't get the chains. That's what they were trying to do there. It was just looking at that scenario going, you don't have the stunts necessary. Now they're going to be met with the Tombstone. Aggressive. Well, the rest of the teams actually deal with that one. While Aggressive's on the front line for the Orchid. He's still going to be going down. No! If they relocate out, but he still dies to the Orchid pop. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is going to get out except Shiki, who got swapped away. And with that TP stops, and no real good remnant to jump to. He's just going to be chased down eventually. That's going to be his last one for the zombies. They're still chasing after him, and Samael's going to catch up eventually with his blink up in 1 more second. Next screen will finish him off, or Sonic Wave.
So what we haven't seen to counter Ember Sphere is an early Orchid, just because the Queen of Pains that we've seen have, and both their cores in the mid and top just got utterly destroyed.
Yeah, I think that your point that you're making about the inefficient use of the Wisp says the most true things about CDEC. They're going to jump in on RCZ now. They will be able to lock him down and get off all the Beatles. Sonic Wave in the background, though. Sumail just put so much pressure on CDEC, gets the invis, manages to blink himself away, and now RCZ is back for round number 2. Let's lose the ultimate. Shiki will be able to get out with bounce back to the Remnant. Carter, he's going to be taken off by just one quick shot from the SF, and the rest of the team backs up to the fountain. But it's GG for game number 1. Evil Geniuses put on the most dominant performance that we've seen so far in this tournament.
Right to the slaughterhouse.
And they show up in this semifinal matchup and just